General Motors and Chevrolet just revealed a strategy so bold it's turning the automotive industry on its head. From unexpected earnings that shattered Wall Street predictions to strategic moves that left competitors like Ford and Stellantis reeling, GM isn't just surviving, it's thriving. But how did they pull it off? And what does it mean for you? Are affordable cars truly gone? What's the future of electric vehicles? What's happening? General Motors has pulled off a remarkable feat by reporting third-quarter earnings that shattered Wall Street's expectations. In a time when many automakers are struggling to find their footing, General Motors has emerged as a beacon of success. Their financial results not only demonstrate their resilience, but also underline their ability to innovate and adapt in an industry facing unprecedented challenges. While competitors like Ford and Stellantis have faced significant hurdles with declining revenues and shrinking market shares, General Motors has taken a completely different trajectory. By exceeding profit forecasts and raising its annual earnings guidance, General Motors has positioned itself as a leader in the industry. This upward trend in profitability isn't just a stroke of luck, it's the result of calculated strategies and bold decisions that set them apart from the competition. The contrast is stark. Ford and Stellantis have struggled under the weight of high production costs, slowing sales, and bloated inventories. Meanwhile, General Motors continues to thrive by leaning into the strengths of its most popular offerings. It's a masterclass in how to navigate an evolving and competitive landscape. The power of trucks and SUVs. At the core of General Motors' success is its strategic focus on high-demand vehicles like full-size trucks and sport utility vehicles. For decades, these categories have been synonymous with American consumers' preferences for ruggedness, versatility, and performance. General Motors has perfected its approach to these segments, leveraging them to drive profits while gaining market share. Take, for instance, the Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra. These iconic models have consistently delivered on performance and reliability, making them household names. During the most recent quarter, sales of full-size pickups rose by 5%, capturing an additional 3.5% of market share. This is no small feat in an industry where competition is fierce, and it speaks volumes about General Motors' ability to produce vehicles that resonate with buyers. Their strategy is simple yet effective: deliver value without compromise. While competitors are pricing their top-tier trucks well above $100,000, General Motors offers models like the Chevrolet Silverado High Country for significantly less. This pricing strategy ensures that their trucks remain accessible to a broader audience, further strengthening their position in the market. Similarly, the Chevrolet Suburban and GMC Yukon have continued to dominate the sport utility vehicle market. These full-size vehicles cater to families and individuals who need space, performance, and reliability. By offering superior features at competitive price points, General Motors has managed to outpace competitors like Jeep Wagoneer and Ford Expedition, whose higher prices often deter potential buyers. The affordability factor. In a market where affordability is becoming increasingly rare, General Motors has strategically maintained a foothold in the sub-$30,000 segment. While many automakers have abandoned this category, General Motors recognizes its importance. Affordable models like the Chevrolet Trax and Chevrolet Trailblazer offer feature-rich alternatives for budget-conscious buyers. This segment, often overlooked by competitors, is a goldmine for General Motors. The Chevrolet Trax, starting in the mid-$20,000 range, provides an entry point for first-time buyers and urban dwellers seeking compact sport utility vehicles. The Chevrolet Trailblazer, slightly more expensive but packed with additional features, appeals to young families and professionals looking for an affordable yet versatile vehicle. Competitors like Ford and Stellantis have largely shifted their focus to high-margin, high-price vehicles, leaving behind consumers who are unwilling or unable to pay $50,000 or more for a car. By contrast, General Motors has ensured that there is a place for everyone in its lineup, whether they're shopping for a first car or upgrading to a family vehicle. This focus on affordability does more than just fill a market gap. It builds brand loyalty. Buyers who start with a Chevrolet Trax or Trailblazer are more likely to stick with General Motors when they're ready to upgrade, creating a pipeline of loyal customers. A balanced product lineup. What sets General Motors apart from many of its competitors is its ability to balance high-margin products with affordable options. This diversified product lineup ensures that the company can cater to a wide range of consumers, from those seeking luxury and performance to those prioritizing value and practicality. The Chevrolet Suburban, for example, is a flagship model that combines premium features with robust performance. Priced lower than comparable models from Jeep and Ford, it offers tremendous value in the full-size sport utility vehicle segment. At the same time, compact sport utility vehicles like the Chevrolet Trax and Trailblazer ensure that General Motors doesn't alienate budget-conscious buyers. This balance allows General Motors to capture a broad audience. Luxury buyers are drawn to the sophistication of models like the Chevrolet Suburban and GMC Yukon, while cost-conscious consumers find their needs met by the Chevrolet Trax and Trailblazer. Few automakers can boast such a comprehensive approach to market segmentation. Additionally, General Motors has made significant strides in bridging the gap between affordability and premium features. Even its budget-friendly models come equipped with advanced safety features, user-friendly technology, and reliable performance. This ensures that buyers don't have to compromise on quality, no matter their budget. Dealer support. A crucial element of General Motors' recent success lies in its strong relationship with its dealership network. In an industry where dealer dissatisfaction can lead to inventory stagnation, General Motors has managed to maintain a cooperative and mutually beneficial relationship with its dealers. While competitors like Ford and Stellantis are facing backlash from dealers, many of whom are turning down allocations due to bloated inventories, General Motors dealers remain enthusiastic about their product lineup. This willingness to stock and sell General Motors vehicles speaks to the brand's ability to manage production and demand effectively. For General Motors, the dealer network isn't just a sales channel, it's a partnership. By supporting dealers with competitive incentives, manageable allocations, and strong marketing support, the company ensures that its vehicles continue to move even in challenging market conditions. This support translates directly into consumer benefits. With dealers eager to sell and well-stocked with inventory, buyers have more options to choose from. Competitive pricing, combined with strong dealer support, creates an environment where customers feel valued and confident in their purchases. For consumers, General Motors' approach delivers tangible benefits. The company's focus on affordability ensures that buyers can find a vehicle that fits their budget without sacrificing quality or features. Whether it's a rugged Chevrolet Silverado or a budget-friendly Chevrolet Trax, there's something for everyone in General Motors' lineup. Moreover, the company's commitment to dealer support means that buyers can expect a seamless shopping experience. With well-stocked lots, competitive pricing, and enthusiastic dealers, purchasing a General Motors vehicle is a straightforward and satisfying process. General Motors' financial performance and strategic decisions underscore its ability to navigate a challenging market with precision and foresight. By focusing on high-demand vehicles, maintaining affordability, and fostering strong dealer relationships, the company has positioned itself as a leader in the automotive industry. The smart production strategy. General Motors has built its success in the modern automotive market on several pillars, but one of the most significant is its production strategy. While many of GM's competitors, especially those in the legacy automaker space, are struggling with overproduction and inventory glut, GM has maintained a nimble, well-adjusted production system that keeps supply and demand in balance. The beauty of GM's strategy lies in its data-driven approach. By closely monitoring market trends and consumer preferences, GM can anticipate demand shifts and adjust production volumes accordingly. Take, for example, the Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra models, two of GM's most successful vehicles. These trucks are manufactured at a pace that ensures the right amount of inventory in the market, enough to meet customer demand without overwhelming dealers with unsold stock. This approach is a stark contrast to what we're seeing in the industry with automakers like Stellantis and Ford. Stellantis, particularly with their Ram 1500 Classic, has been hit with severe overproduction. Dealers across the country have been forced to either offer massive discounts or turn down vehicle allocations, resulting in unsold stock piling up. These vehicles take up valuable lot space and cause significant financial strain for both dealers and manufacturers. Meanwhile, General Motors has been able to consistently avoid such issues. They've fine-tuned their operations, ensuring that when a model is in high demand, the production lines ramp up accordingly. This keeps the brand's vehicles moving off the lots at a steady pace, contributing to higher sales numbers and a strong financial performance. This balance of supply and demand is key to GM's success in the face of growing competition. Their competitors are still reeling from the effects of producing too many vehicles for too few buyers, and it's here that GM truly excels. Other manufacturers, including Ford, have been caught off guard by changing consumer tastes and rising costs, but GM has been able to adapt quickly. GM's Affordable Models. While many automakers are focusing on producing high-end models that cater to wealthier consumers, General Motors has consistently maintained a production line for more affordable vehicles. While the focus has shifted away from affordable cars for some manufacturers, GM is continuing to push forward with small, accessible vehicles like the Chevrolet Trax and Trailblazer. These vehicles not only appeal to budget-conscious buyers, but also help GM solidify its position as a brand for every consumer. Many manufacturers, particularly in the US, have shifted their attention away from small cars, which were once considered the backbone of the American automobile industry. Instead, a push for larger SUVs and trucks has dominated the market, leaving a significant gap for those who need affordable and fuel-efficient options. General Motors recognized this gap early and committed to producing models that cater to those who still want a compact, affordable vehicle without sacrificing the quality and reliability that GM is known for. Take, for example, the Chevrolet Trax, a compact SUV designed for urban dwellers who need a versatile and affordable vehicle. With an affordable starting price, good fuel efficiency, and a small footprint that makes it easy to park in crowded cities, the Chevrolet Trax has found its market. While it's a lower margin product for General Motors, the company understands that volume is key. These smaller vehicles make up for lower margins with higher sales figures, and GM continues to expand this segment of its product lineup. This contrasts sharply with competitors that are phasing out smaller models in favor of pricier SUVs and trucks. Many American automakers, including Ford, have reduced or eliminated production of their compact sedans and hatchbacks, hoping to capture the high-margin SUV and truck segments. But GM's decision to maintain and even expand affordable offerings helps ensure that the company remains accessible to a wider audience. By refusing to turn its back on consumers who can't afford a $40,000 truck, GM is positioning itself as a more versatile automaker that can cater to different market segments. A strong marketing strategy. General Motors has also seen success in how it markets its vehicles, both through traditional channels and by embracing the evolving needs of the modern buyer. One of the key elements of GM's marketing is its broad appeal. The company has always marketed itself as a brand for everyone, not just a luxury or premium brand, and that strategy has paid off in spades. One area where GM's marketing efforts stand out is its emphasis on versatility. Ads for vehicles like the Chevrolet Silverado, GMC Sierra, and Chevrolet Traverse highlight how these cars fit into consumers' daily lives. Whether it's for a family on a road trip, a contractor needing a tough truck, or a young professional searching for an affordable commuter car, GM's ads cast their vehicles in a positive, relatable light. In addition, General Motors has made use of digital marketing tools to reach a broader audience. The company's website features comprehensive vehicle comparison tools that help potential buyers weigh the pros and cons of different models, providing all the information necessary for an informed decision. GM has also invested heavily in social media, ensuring its brand is visible across all platforms where potential customers are likely to engage with content. In contrast, some of GM's competitors have been slow to adapt to digital marketing trends. While Ford has made strides in this area, other automakers, including Stellantis, are still catching up, especially when it comes to targeting younger consumers who spend more time online than in traditional showrooms. By focusing on digital tools and media channels that resonate with modern consumers, GM ensures its marketing efforts stay fresh, engaging, and effective. Another way GM markets its vehicles is through its customer service experience. Dealerships play a major role in ensuring that potential buyers have a smooth experience when purchasing a vehicle, and GM has worked closely with its network of dealers to provide resources and training to ensure high-quality service. Consumer incentives and loyalty programs. In a market where prices are climbing and interest rates are high, consumers are more discerning than ever about their car purchases. General Motors recognizes this and offers a variety of incentives to make their vehicles more affordable. 0% financing, cashback rebates, and lease deals are all commonly advertised as ways for consumers to save on their next purchase. These incentives work to GM's advantage, especially in a competitive market where consumers are demanding more for their money. By offering buyers a range of financial options, GM makes it easier for them to purchase a new car, even if prices seem high. This flexibility creates a strong sense of loyalty among buyers, who feel they're getting a good deal on a well-built vehicle. In addition to financial incentives, GM's loyalty programs provide additional value for customers who return to buy another GM vehicle. These programs offer perks like bonus cash, discounts on service and parts, and priority treatment for special edition models. By building a loyal customer base, GM ensures that buyers return to the brand brand time and again. This is a crucial part of GM's long-term strategy, and it's one of the reasons the company continues to see strong sales numbers in a difficult market. Lessons from General Motors' success. There are many lessons to learn from General Motors' success over the past few years. The company has stayed competitive by focusing on high-demand vehicles while offering a variety of products at different price points. General Motors understands that while trucks and SUVs are profitable, affordable vehicles are still in high demand, and by ensuring a steady stream of models like the Chevrolet Trax, they cater to an underserved but vital segment of the market. Furthermore, GM's marketing is robust and adaptive. In an era when digital media and social platforms are key to reaching younger generations, GM has embraced new methods to promote its vehicles, using everything from digital ads to social media campaigns. This keeps the brand fresh and in touch with its target market, allowing it to stay competitive in the ever-changing landscape of the automotive industry. Finally, GM's incentives and loyalty programs provide added value to consumers. These programs incentivize new buyers and ensure that existing customers remain loyal to the brand. By providing strong financial incentives and customer rewards, GM is building a brand that people are happy to return to year after year. Looking ahead, General Motors is well positioned to continue thriving in the automotive market. Despite the challenges faced by the industry, GM's ability to adapt its production strategy, offer affordable vehicles, and build customer loyalty gives it a strong advantage over many of its competitors. A double-edged sword. As the automotive industry shifts toward electrification, General Motors faces both opportunities and challenges. Electric vehicles have been heralded as the future of transportation, with governments worldwide offering incentives to accelerate adoption. However, the road to widespread EV adoption is fraught with hurdles, and GM, despite its successes, is not immune to these challenges. One of the most significant obstacles is the high cost of producing electric vehicles. Battery technology remains expensive, and even though costs have decreased over the years, they still account for a substantial portion of an EV's price. For GM, this means carefully balancing its EV production with its traditional internal combustion engine vehicles, which are still far more profitable. In fact, CEO Mary Barra recently highlighted the importance of optimizing ICE margins to fund the company's EV ambitions. This strategy underscores a harsh reality. While EVs are the future, ICE vehicles are still the backbone of GM's profitability. Another challenge lies in consumer acceptance. While EV sales are growing, they still represent a fraction of the total automotive market. Range anxiety, limited charging infrastructure, and high upfront costs deter many potential buyers. GM has made strides in addressing these concerns by investing heavily in its Ultium battery platform, which promises increased range and faster charging times. However, these advancements must translate into real-world benefits that resonate with consumers to ensure widespread adoption. Furthermore, competition in the EV space is fierce. Tesla remains the dominant player in the United States, with its strong brand recognition and streamlined production processes. Legacy automakers like Ford and Stellantis are also ramping up their EV efforts, while newer entrants such as Rivian and Lucid add to the crowded field. For GM, differentiation is key. The company has focused on versatility, offering a range of EVs from the affordable Chevrolet Bolt to the luxury Cadillac Lyriq, aiming to capture diverse market segments. Supply chain pressures and inflation. The global supply chain crisis has been a persistent challenge for the automotive industry, and GM is no exception. Semiconductor shortages, which began during the COVID-19 pandemic, continue to affect vehicle production. GM has mitigated these disruptions through strategic partnerships and by prioritizing high-margin models like trucks and SUVs. However, the supply chain remains a vulnerability, especially as the company scales up EV production, which requires a more complex array of materials. Inflation adds another layer of complexity. Rising costs for raw materials, including lithium, cobalt, and nickel, essential for EV batteries, have put upward pressure on vehicle prices. While GM has worked to absorb some of these costs to remain competitive, the financial strain is undeniable. The company's ability to maintain its pricing strategy without eroding profit margins will be critical as it navigates this economic landscape. To combat these challenges, GM has doubled down on its efforts to localize supply chains. By securing long-term contracts with North American suppliers and investing in domestic battery manufacturing facilities, the company aims to reduce its dependence on volatile global markets. This approach not only enhances supply chain resilience, but also aligns with government incentives promoting domestic production. Labor challenges and workforce transformation. As GM transitions to electric vehicles, it must also transform its workforce. The shift from ICE to EV production requires a different set of skills, particularly in battery technology and software engineering. This transition presents both opportunities and challenges for GM employees. While the company has invested heavily in training programs to upskill its workforce, the shift has also led to layoffs in areas no longer aligned with its strategic focus. Labor relations have also been a point of contention. In recent negotiations with the United Auto Workers Union, disputes over wages, job security, and the transition to EVs have come to the forefront. The UAW has expressed concerns about potential job losses as GM shifts production to less labor-intensive EVs. Addressing these concerns while maintaining profitability is a delicate balancing act for GM. Sustainability and environmental commitments. GM has made bold promises to become a leader in sustainability. The company has pledged to achieve carbon neutrality by the year 2040 and plans to phase out gasoline-powered light-duty vehicles by the year 2035. These commitments are ambitious and align with global efforts to combat climate change. However, they also come with significant challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is ensuring that GM's supply chain aligns with its sustainability goals. Mining for materials like lithium and cobalt has significant environmental and ethical implications. To address this, GM has partnered with suppliers that prioritize responsible sourcing and is exploring recycling technologies to reuse materials from old batteries. These efforts are crucial in maintaining consumer trust and meeting regulatory requirements. Additionally, GM is investing in renewable energy to power its facilities. The company has committed to using 100% renewable energy in its U.S. operations by the year 2025. While these initiatives are commendable, they require substantial upfront investments, which must be balanced against other financial priorities. Consumer trust and brand loyalty. In an era of increasing competition, maintaining consumer trust and brand loyalty is more important than ever. GM has historically been a trusted name in the automotive industry, but the company cannot rest on its laurels. Transparency, quality, and customer service are key factors that influence consumer perception, and GM has made efforts to excel in these areas. The Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra, for example, are not just popular because of their performance and durability, but also because of GM's reputation for standing behind its products. The company's comprehensive warranty programs and accessible service centers contribute to a sense of security for buyers. For EVs, GM has extended battery warranties and introduced initiatives like over-the-air software updates to enhance the ownership experience. However, maintaining trust also means addressing past issues. Recalls, while sometimes unavoidable, can damage a brand's reputation if not handled correctly. GM has been proactive in managing recalls, ensuring that affected vehicles are repaired promptly and that communication with customers is clear and transparent. This approach helps mitigate the negative impact and reinforces GM's commitment to quality. Leveraging technology for competitive advantage. Technology is at the heart of GM's strategy for the future. The company's Ultium platform is a cornerstone of its EV ambitions, offering scalable battery technology that can be used across a wide range of vehicles. This flexibility allows GM to produce EVs at different price points, catering to both budget-conscious and luxury buyers. GM has also invested heavily in autonomous driving technology. Through its subsidiary Cruise, the company is developing self-driving cars that could revolutionize transportation. While the technology is still in its early stages, GM's leadership in this area positions it as a key player in the future of mobility. Additionally, GM is leveraging connected car technology to enhance the driving experience. Features like advanced driver assistance systems, integrated infotainment, and mobile app connectivity are becoming standard across GM's lineup. These technologies not only improve convenience and safety, but also create opportunities for new revenue streams through subscription services. As GM navigates these challenges, its ability to adapt and innovate will determine its success. The company's focus on balancing ICE and EV production, managing supply chain pressures, and investing in technology positions it well for the future. However, the journey is far from over. The automotive industry is in a state of flux, and the next decade will be pivotal for all players, including GM. The automotive industry is evolving rapidly, and GM is at the forefront of this transformation. With bold commitments to innovation, sustainability, and customer satisfaction, it's clear that GM is shaping the future of mobility. What are your thoughts on GM's strategies? Are they setting the standard for others to follow, or are there areas where they could improve? Let us know in the comment below.